What's up, YouTube? Don Cornis here today, bring a brand new video. We got the holiday seasons coming up today, and I just wanted to give a little bit of a tip, info, advice, or whatever you want to call it, for shopping at the Nike outlet store. So I hit up the Nike outlet store yesterday. I bought all these shoes for super cheap. And I just want to tell everybody how I got them super cheap and how you can pick up some real nice stuff for real cheap at your Nike outlet store too. So there's a few things that you got to keep in mind. One is that not all the shoes that they have there are the same. All these shoes that I got here are all samples, which means that they were used for the Nike personnel or whatever to go show different people at different stores or different functions to show what the new products is that they're going to be dropping and see whether or not they want them in the store. So all these shoes have these special tags on them. They come in a box. It's kind of just like a generic box. But generally speaking, what Nike does at the outlet stores, at least where I'm at, is every once in a while they'll get a load in of these samples and they'll put them out for super cheap. So generally speaking, these are always going to be up on the back wall, and you're always going to see a little tag on it like this that basically says the name of the shoe written on this little thing here, and then it just says I think this opens up. This opens up here, and it just kind of explains how it's a sample product, explains what that means. But these shoes haven't been worn. You can see they're all brand new. I'll show you the white bottom on this. They're all brand new, never worn before. They're not display models either. Sometimes the display will sit out and then get all, for example, like a white shoe will get all yellowed out or whatever, and then when they ship it off to an outlet store, you'll have one shoe that's a little bit more yellow than the other. But this one's good. They're all good. But basically, the deal with the samples is that they sell them for super cheap. I'm in Canada here, and where I'm at, these always retail for $39. I know it's a little blurry, but you can see $39.99. The youth sizes, the sample pairs usually come in size 3.5 for youth, and they're pretty cheap too. Not as much of a good deal compared to these. I think they're maybe more like $30 or $25 or whatever. But basically, $39.99 is a super sick deal for all these shoes. I was really happy to be able to get them all. One thing though is that samples are generally size 9. These ones here, I was kind of lucky and got them in a 10. I don't really know why, but generally the men's sizes for samples are always going to be in that 9-10 area, and then for youth they're always going to be about 3.5. I've only actually ever seen them in size 3.5. So anyways, so you got that $39.99 deal going on, and they don't always put these out. Usually they'll have a sale going on every now and again on the back wall at the store where all the shoes are just kind of open box, so you can see what they all are. Generally speaking, they'll have these on the shelves with those, but if they're throwing a 25% off sale or even 30% off where all the shoes on the wall are on sale, they'll generally try and keep these in the back, especially if it's a fresh shipment that just came in. So always ask, do you have extra stuff in the back that you don't have out here yet? You know, the employees sometimes like to hoard stuff in the back or whatever. So always ask, do you have some extra stuff? That's exactly what I did. My buddy said he had a bunch of samples in the back and brought them all out. There is a lot more than this, but I took a look through, and this is pretty much just what I settled with. But basically, I got them for the $39.99. plus the 25% off, because all the shoes on the back wall there were 25% off, which these fall into that category. And then on top of that, when you spend, during certain times of years when they have promotions on, they do these cards. When you spend $200 or more, you get a $50 card for your next purchase. So basically, if I spend $100 next time, I get $50 off that purchase. So it's a great deal. If you spend only $100, you get a $25 gift card. But these are fantastic to use, great money saver. So already, not only did I get all these shoes for $39.99, but I take 25% off that, and then you take the $50 gift card on top of that off as well. And then another thing is, on all the receipts, they give you, it says down here in the box, I know it's really blurry, but it says you just do this little survey here, and you enter in a code that's on this receipt or something like that. I've done it a bunch of times. Oh yeah, here we go. The code's right here. You basically just fill the survey out, and then it sends you a discount, $5 discount for your next purchase. So next time I go buy something, I'll definitely get a $5 discount on whatever it is, and then if it's over $100, I'll take the $50 off that too. So basically, I'm just applying this towards these shoes, and I'm applying this receipt towards these shoes too. So in the end, I think I paid $237 here, so minus the 50, 55. You know, I'm paying like $180 or something for all these shoes. So if you didn't really even get a good look at that, of what I got going on here, we got some Barclays. We got some Scottie Pippens, both in like the black and bronze colorway. I really like it. Coincidentally, I'm a size 9, so you know, I might just keep these. I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do with them yet. You know, if you want to check out to see if I have them for sale on my website, I'm gonna be selling them dirt cheap. Obviously, I don't really want to, you know, burn anybody here. I'm just gonna toss these to someone holiday season style, pretty cheap. So doncorns at hotmail.com if you want to email me, and if you want to check out my website, sneaksonice.bigcartel.com. I don't have a business card here to show right now. I wish I did, but anyway, moving on, we got 2 pairs of the Roche runs, like a Christmas one, or I think this is called Cinnabar, something like that. We got like a pink Hot Lava. We got the Hyper Rev 2015, and then we also got the Nike Air Max 2015. Really cool colorway. But yeah, overall, really happy with it. I was seeing these on the wall at the store for like $100. You know, so basically I just came in and got them for 75% off the retail price. Now, people might say, oh, they're samples, maybe they're not made 100% quality, whatever. You might be right, but looking at the material of these things here and the way they're put together, I see no flaws. You know, you might have a little bit of a scuff on the shoe like this, but all this is clean off real quick. This is just from inside the box, moving around and stuff like that during transport, but these have never been worn. It's possible there's slight defects on the shoe. I'm gonna have to take a real close look to be able to say 100% there's not, but I'm really happy with the way these turned out. So these are just some tips that you want to keep in mind. You go shop in the Nike outlet store, you got to make sure you know all these details so that you don't get charged a little bit extra. You know, it's a holiday season. I want everybody to save as much money as possible, so always ask if there's anything in the back of the store. Always ask if they got a promotion going on, where if you spend a certain amount of money, you get the gift card. Don't forget to take your receipt and do the survey and get that $5 discount for next time. Keep in mind, this is time sensitive. I think with the $5 discount, you have a certain amount of time to use it, and it's the same thing with these gift cards. Usually it's within the month after. I know they do it around the holiday season, so generally the sale where you can use this ends at the end of January. That's what it says right down here. But anyway, again, super happy. I'm going to give a shout out to the people at the Nike outlet store in Canada, in Ottawa. Really happy with the service there every time. But like I said, you got to ask where the gems are at. Ask where it's at in the back. You know, and they'll bring it out for you. So anyway, again, Don Corn, sneaksonice.bigcartel.com. Check out the site.